Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball.
The center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Starlin Castro. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. On the ground to third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. In now, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the catch will be made here by Ramirez. One gone. At the plate, Gene Segura. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ready now, Robinson Cano. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gutierrez has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. At the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another 0-2 home. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Martin Prado now hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Hit on the ground toward the left. Seager has it. Cano for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play. Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper.
Designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Hit back up the middle. There's Cano. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trey Mancini becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Kyle Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Under it now is Gutierrez, and he'll take it for out number 2. Here's Adrian now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bronson moves over, and that retires the side. Standing in, Alexi Ramirez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now to the plate, Lewis Bronson, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cameron Maybin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Chopped weakly to the left. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Digging in, Denard Span. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Bronson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
That's a ball.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Archer steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Bronson sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So stepping in, Franklin Gutierrez. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gutierrez is retired, 2 down now. Striding in once again, Justin Bour, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him, being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gene Segura will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Now the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Martin Prado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball left side. There is Seager in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lewis Bronson. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bronson is in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gutierrez has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Adrian now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with a fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Gutierrez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Cameron Maybin.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Gordon has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starlin Castro.
And that's in there for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Gutierrez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding forward now, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. Right side. Castro's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him, and he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Striding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Franklin Gutierrez.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
So he sets him down swinging. Franklin Gutierrez becomes the first out of the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1 ball.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is ready for another chance. D. Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
To short, hit hard. Fielded by Ramirez. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts
0-1's
another
the
batter
count.
out with strike one.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
No balls,
I
two
had him
strikes.
reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Ready for another shot now, Trey Mancini. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes
Inside,
ball 2,
ball 2.
and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Grounded to 3rd. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Alexi Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I
Inside,
were
ball
pitching,
1.
I might go right back in there.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez onto the grass, 2 down. Digging in, Lewis Bronson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
That's ball 3.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that retires the side. So stepping in, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses inside 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Seager becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bronson is there to make the play, and Adrian's retired on just one pitch. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Digging in, Denard Span. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Archer comes set. 1-0 on its way. Fouled straight back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready with the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Cameron Maybin.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bradford takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 29.
And a step off.
You got time.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Maben is there. 1 down. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw.
No strike.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bohr will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. So striding in, Robinson Cano. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gutierrez ranging back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Here now is our final line score tonight.